Ginger Long now into serve, and she's becoming somewhat of a serving specialist for Hawaii.
She is. Dave Shoji said she did a tremendous job on the road trip. Didn't miss one serve and was very steady, dug a lot of balls as well. Former four-time MIL champion for MIL schools on Maui.
Yep. And that time the Wahine unable to put that ball up. Point for the 49ers. Back within a couple for serving 6. Janisa Johnson out of Long Beach, California. Some homegrown talent to serve it. Going after Ashley Castle, who gets the swing and hammers it down right back at Janisa Johnson.
Castle got lucky there. She took an out serve in the first place. And luckily, she got a nice little set from Uiato. Got that right in her wheelhouse where she likes to swing. And boy, she can swing. She hits the ball as hard as anybody on this Rainbow Wahine team.
Hartong now back to serve with a 3-point advantage, and just throwing out a fist that time was Johnson, and that's a service ace.
You know, that may have been an out ball or maybe on the line. It's close. Let's see how it looks from this back camera. You know, it was good. It's a good serve.
Biggest lead for Hawaii here in the second set. 8-4. Hartong again to serve it. That time she floats it just long.
Ooh,
I'll tell you what.
Not by much.
Janisa Johnson had to think about that one at the very last minute. Just kind of pulled away from it, and it was close, but out. Coach Jim Ley over there doing a little bit of coaching. His team trailing by 3. Jackson with the serve. Castle into the block, but it falls on the beach side of the net. Point Hawaii.
Once again, Castle did a nice trip through the front row. Coming in for is Maeda in the back row. They're becoming a nice little tandem. She gets a split block again. It's a late block, middle blocker late getting out there. You see that hole in the block. Good set by Uiato.
Castle now with 4 kills. Maeda back to serve. Runeke try to sneak one over, and once again, that one-handed attempt to keep it alive by Janisa Jackson, unable to do so. And that's 3 times we've seen her just kind of throw a fist up here in the last 4 or 5 rallies.
I'll tell you, Dave Shoji and his coaching staff have prepared his team well. They know that Reneke is an aggressive, dump the ball over on 2 kind of setter. They picked up all 3 of her dumps so far.
Maeda again serving. And unable to handle that one is Hartong. And give credit to Alex Reed, who gets the kill.
Reed, a 5'10" freshman from Aurora, Colorado. Goes over the block. Block not even near that. If Hartong had gotten out of the way, that would have been out.
Got a bit of an overpass. And Reed right there to put that one down. And now Long Beach State back within 3. And Dave Shoji unhappy. I think he's saying that she kind of went a little bit over the net. But not going to win that argument. Uiato to Adolpho, and Calais puts it down.
Even though Adolfo's facing 2 blockers there, she found a way to just power it through.
He was almost able to put it 90 degrees straight down.
She's gotten so much better. Better feet, better hands, more explosive this year.
You could really see how she's kind of grown into her body athletically, and you could just imagine it'll translate also onto the basketball court when volleyball is over and she transitions to the other court.
And conversely, I think her basketball has made her a better volleyball player.
Absolutely. Ali Longo back to serve. It seems whenever Hawaii gets a few service points in a row, the streaks usually come by Longo or Maeda. And another good job at the net. Jane Forster and Jane Posen teaming up. And Forster has now been in on 4 blocks tonight.
Forster's just a huge presence at 6'4". She just looms large on that 7'4"
Yeah,
net.
I think that one
doesn't have to jump very high.
That one I think actually just went into the tape, and that one's going to be just inside that back corner. So Cerna sneaks one in there right at the point where the 2 lines come together.
There's a little serve, a sidewinder swing that time.
Libby Fontanilla serves it into the net. And Hawaii back up to a comfortable 6-point advantage. It'll be 14, serving 8. Back to serve will be Uyato. Uyato floats it over. And a step-out move by Mackey. Hawaii with a chance. Croson goes cross-court. Nice job getting that ball back up by the beach. Forster is roofed by Cerna.
Solid block by Cerna. Made the All Big West Frost team last year. She was number 2 in the league in blocking last year as a freshman because of technique like that.
6 feet, 3 inches tall out of Mission Viejo, California. And back to Croson, who puts it down. And Hawaii, first to 15. We'll take a break from the Stan Sheriff Center. Get the Stanley if you like H's. We're Hawaii, we love H's, so here you go. The Hawaii Hardware hard hit by Hartong.
She hits right in that split block and gets all of it. The middle blocker, Cerna, a little late getting outside, and Hartong made her pay.
So Hartong with the hammer. The hammer, of course, that you can buy right there at the store. Hawaii Hardware.
You're really starting to reach now, Dash.
So Hawaii up 15-9 after kind of having a pretty easy go of it in that first set. Jane Croson set to serve it away out of the timeout. A high toss. A good serve. Mackey trying to go out cross court off the hands of Forster. Hey, like University of Hawaii Athletics on Facebook, you can do so by visiting facebook.com/Hawaii Athletics and keep up with all the very latest in University of Hawaii sports.
It's a good swing by Mackey that time. She got caught off guard a little bit. The set was off the net. She only had a one-step approach, but did a nice job of hitting some high, hard hands.
Hartong going cross court and puts that one down in front of a diving Chelsea Cabajak for the kill. And Hawaii back up to a 6-point advantage, 16-10. Hartong now with a half a dozen kills on the night. She's hitting .375.
Good set by Uyato. How about the set distribution for the kill distribution that Uyato's got? She's got Forster with 5, Croson with 5, Hartong with 6, Adolpho with 4, and Castle with 4. What we're used to seeing is a lot of Croson and a lot of Hartong.
Yeah.
So I think there's a conscious effort being made by Uyato and the coaching staff to more evenly distribute those sets, and hence the kills are getting evenly distributed as well.
Well, judging by the score, it's proving to be very effective. Hawaii up 16-11. Uyato cross court to Castle. That's off the touch, and that's going to fall. And
like
credit Castle with her 5th kill.
I like the way Castle showed some versatility there. She saw the block well formed, and so rather than block goes all outside, this well-formed block, Castle does a nice job just hitting a soft one off the hands.
Back at the Stan Sheriff Center, what do you say we go inside the numbers presented by Burger King? The number tonight, Chris, 8.
8 postseason meetings between Hawaii and Long Beach State. Long Beach State 5, Hawaii 3. That was in the late 80s, early 90s when Long Beach State was hot, hot, hot.
You know, Hawaii won the first 16 meetings between these two schools. Long Beach's first win came in a 5-game 1989 NCAA Northwest Regional Final. And then that kind of led them to a surge.
In those days, they weren't seeding in those days. Those were the number 1 and number 2 teams in the country playing in the regional finals. Wow. Only one of them got to the Final Four.
And after that victory, the 49ers went on to a little bit of a surge. They took 13 out of the next 17 matches.
When I think about 10 years after that, the NCAA finally started seeding teams up to 16.
Uyato to Adolpho, and Kauai with a nice little step-out move. And again, the distribution that you're talking about, keeping it across the board, and now Kauai with 5 kills.
Excellent connection between Uyato and Kauai Adolpho. Kauai that time choosing to go a little bit wider, what's called a wide slide, as opposed to the tight slide that's right behind the setter's head.
And you see the numbers on her, the line, led by 5 kills, and the second service error tonight by Emily Maeda. On the beach within 5. 18-13 our score. Hawaii took the first set. 25-17. By the way, we should mention why I'm here and Jim Ley is not here. We'll do that after this point. Another step-out move, and another great swing by Adolpho.
Boy, she is on fire right now.
And Jim Ley not here because he's being honored at Campbell High School.
Campbell High School, their 50th year of celebration as a school, and he was chosen to be, I think he was chosen the top teacher in the last half century at Campbell High School. So a great honor to him tonight.
Congrats to Mr. Leahy. Forster teaming up over there with Huianto, but unable to turn that ball inside. So off the block and out. Point Beach, 19-14 Hawaii.
Believe it or not, he was nervous about giving a speech tonight. Can you believe Leahy being nervous about talking?
No.
I don't think so.
I can't. Croson hammering it down right at Tyler Jackson. And Croson with her 6th kill. You know what it is? I can understand why he's probably nervous, because he probably wrote a speech. He's so good without having to write something. That's why write it.
That's right.
He's just so good at talking.
Do spontaneity.
Yeah. And another service error is Huianto. Splashes it into the net.
Hawaii with 4 service errors now to go along with 3 aces.
Fortunately, they have a little bit of breathing room all the way to that second hurdle at 20 points, leading 20-15. Hartong off the block. And Mackey again. Hartong. That's 4 hits on Long Beach and point Hawaii. So they're at 21 now, closing in on the second set, and it'll be Jane Croson back to serve it up for the Wahine. Mackey that time able to squeeze it right through the double block of Forster and Castle.
Bree Mackey picks up kill number 5 on that right side. She's been pretty good blocking out there and taking some good solid swings, hitting 188 right now. She'd like to have a couple of those errors back, but good. She leads them right now. Actually, Alex Reed leads them with 7 kills. Mackey second with 5 kills.
Chelsea Kapajek now back to serve it. The lefty swats it over. Croson gets it up. Ashley Castle trying to put it down. Nicely done by Libby Fontanile to keep that ball alive for the Beach. Out of the back row, Jane Croson, kill number 7.
Nita Uiato really has got her offense in flow right now. She's going behind her to the antenna, then the other antenna, then down the middle with Croson. Croson only draws 1 blocker. On Thursday night, Croson drew 3 blockers, and so did Hartong on that back row attack.
Ginger Long back in there to serve it for the Wahine, tickling the tape there. And another good block. That time it is Adolpho. Goodman also in there on the right side, teaming up with Adolpho. Goodman gets the swing, unable to put it down. The overpass, Hartong.
Oh, I like the set from Ginger Long in the middle of that play. It gave Goodman a swing at the ball.
And Hawaii out to its biggest advantage here in the second set, closing in. 23 serving 16 once again.